Konnichiwa, it's me, CryptoBeak, aka Keeping It 900, aka K-Swiss, aka Beak Pimpin', aka Charlie Munger, and today I'm reviewing Waltonchain. First up though, I've got some tasty or depressing info for you fuckers, depending what you bought. Firstly, rumours are coming out that China ban is likely to be worse than expected. The CEO of Funfair just got back from Asia and he had this to say on Discord about 12 hours ago. Asia trip was very enlightening, made good contacts, but one thing's for certain, China is shutting down cryptocurrencies and tokens in a big way. Assume it's out the picture for a while and their shutdown of Chinese crypto isn't over yet. Expect more. This is pretty worrying news from a pretty credible source. Secondly, Tierion has fucked its reward system right up. It's been a fucking disaster so far. The support has been catastrophic and some whale has got fucking 800 nodes. The whole thing is fucked. So unless you run a ton of nodes, I would dump your fucking bags, lads. Thirdly, BitDice is killing it. Loads of people are playing the game for loads of money. Looks like it's going to be a big one. If you got in on the ICO, congrats on your newfound wealth, you lucky fucks. And remember, you need to log into the ICO section of the website and tell them which wallet you want your coins to be sent to. They're distributing them on the 22nd. Lastly, Ethereal Dice is also doing well. It's averaging about 2k in bets per day over the last few days, and if that continues, it looks like it's on course to make more than it did in the last dividend period, even if they don't bother to advertise. Apparently, advertising should start next month, although they say that every fucking month, so who knows. But the price is moving from a low of about 0.009 ETH to somewhere around 0.013 right now. And we look like we're very much on course to get above 0.02 before the next dividends period. Alright, on to our feature presentation, Waltonchain. I read through the giant fucking shit heap of an English white paper so that you don't have to, and honestly, I'm a mental, physical and emotional wreck after it. It's a bloodbath, and in 69 pages, I feel like it's answered so few of the questions that I had that I actually started watching what other people on YouTube had to say about it. What a fucking gigantic mistake that was. One direct quote from some absolute fucking idiot with 7,500 subscribers was, "If the market cap of Walton starts to rise, then the price of the Walton token will also rise. Fucking thanks, you stupid twat." He went on to say, 30 seconds later, a jump from 50 cents to $1 per token would mean the market cap would literally double. Woo lad. So at this point, I read the white paper again, and I'm going to try and tell you what I learned. Waltonchain is basically trying to represent physical assets in the blockchain automatically via their own RFID chips. The physical asset they've chosen is clothing for some fucking reason. This is pretty cool if you have a company that deals with clothing, I guess, because if you have an RFID chip in an item of clothing that stores info on the blockchain, you can verify where the item of clothing came from, you can verify that it's real, all that kind of shit. If you have an RFID chip in a hanger in your shop, you can monitor how your customers behave with the item of clothing on the hanger. I.e., do they pick up this dress and not buy it or some shit like that. But RFID technology has been around for decades and is already widely used in similar ways all over the fucking place. So what I really want to know is, why was this a cryptocurrency? What the fuck is the coin for? So, I looked at what the coin is for, and the first use case they give is for issuing subchains to the Walton parent chain. You fucking what, mate? It turns out you can create your own blockchains within the Walton blockchain for some reason, and for some reason you need a Walton coin to do this. Then they talk about dividend interest. I cannot see how either the word dividend or interest apply to this block of text. It seems to be nonsense. Then they talk about credit and mortgage. The parent chain can lend Walton coin to a customer who doesn't have the subchain's currency, and the customer has to pay back the subchain's currency at some point in the future. What are you fucking talking about, lads? Waltonchain use 4 is for exchanging assets between subchains so they can interact with each other, which also seems to be use case 6, but just phrased differently. Then the final use case is to allow subchains to vote on the main chain or some shit like that. I wish they'd taken time to vote on who would translate this dog shit, because it makes no fucking sense at all. I am still none the wiser as to what this coin is actually for. It seems the only mechanism for the coin to increase in price is for the demand to increase while the supply stays the same. But what in the name of all things holy is driving the demand for this fucking coin? I don't think anyone has any fucking idea why they're investing in this. They keep saying the team is great. The team for what? What the fuck is your product? Is it a sweet new RFID chip? Why does that need its own coin? Do people buy the RFID chips with the coin? Who is selling the RFID chips? Who's putting RFID chips in clothes, and what the fucking shit does that have to do with your blockchain? On top of this, they're Hong Kong based, and they might be in trouble with China over this whole crypto crackdown shitstorm. Oh, and the Walton coin doesn't actually even exist yet. You're just buying an ERC20 token, which represents a Walton coin in the future. I'm absolutely baffled by this whole fucking thing. Maybe this is not the Walton's team fault, and it is just down to translation issues. The people who are really blowing my fucking mind are the people who read the English white paper and decide to invest. What the fuck are you doing, boys? This is not a rhetorical question, by the way. Please leave me a comment explaining what in the name of Satan your reason for buying this shit is. This is all I can take of Walton Coin for today. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And if I don't have a nervous breakdown after reading that 70-page white paper, I'll catch you pricks next time. Good luck. You'll need it. Especially if you're holding fucking Walton.